10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2.
In the next 11 minutes, you're about to discover my exact system that makes me up to $13,309 a month with just a mere 30 minutes of work a day. But first, I have to come clean. Recently, I was shocked and saddened to hear that one of my closest friends, a guy that I've known since I was 11 years old, was wasting his money on junk on the internet. His name is Brad. He approached me one day and told me that he spent over $10,000 in the past 3 months because he needed to make money fast as he was in a bit of trouble. So I sat him down to hear his issues. After a long conversation, I did something for him. I wrote him a check to fix all his problems. But I told him, Brad, this is just a loan. And he was shocked to see me write him such a large check. Brad's first question was, Jimmy, how can you afford this? I proceeded to tell him what I do online. The simple software that I use to create profits. Profits like this. Yes, that's $3,526 I've earned in a week. And you're probably wondering how I did it. Well, before I get into that, I want to tell you a little bit about me first. Hi, my name is Jimmy Kim. I'm not sure how you got here today, but I have some great news for you. In the next 11 minutes, I'm going to share with you a powerful system that I've created and have been using for the past year that has literally changed my life. I went from working 80 to 100 hours a week working for the man at this dealership to now living an amazing life, a life full of freedom. Even my personal life has gotten much better. Take a look at me a few years ago. I used to be overweight and depressed. I was unhappy with my life, stress and bad eating habits due to my hectic work schedule. Then a year after I started to make money online, I was able to transform myself. Look at me. I'm in shape and I'm happy. This is just one of the great changes that I experienced this past few years of my life. And now I live the good life. A life in which I never have to worry about money again. Let me tell you, just a few weeks ago, I was overlooking the ocean in my private oceanfront villa in Hawaii, listening to the waves crash as I spent just a few minutes a day doing some work. And it was amazing. And in just a few minutes, I was able to fund my whole trip. If you're not aware of how expensive it is to go to Hawaii for 2 weeks, well, let me show you exactly how much I had to earn just to pay for my trip. Yes, that's $3,477 that I earned just last week, and yes, that was just a few minutes of work I did. And no, it didn't cover just the trip. It covered more than the trip. It's just not Hawaii. As I shoot this video, I'm currently in Las Vegas, Nevada, in my beautiful suite overlooking the Strip. Take a look at my room. It's absolutely breathtaking. And of course, it's not cheap. Just take a look at how much this place is costing me. Over $299 a night. But listen, it's not a big deal. I wake up in the morning, order some room service, drink some coffee, pull out my laptop and check my email, and simply do about 30 minutes of work a day, and I consistently have days in which I pull up to $1,084 a day. Look how much money I made this month. Yes, that's $13,309 this month with just 30 minutes a day of work. And I'm wondering, does Jimmy travel alone? No, I don't travel alone. I bring my girlfriend and dog with me as well. And sometimes even my friends tag along. But wait, before you go, I want to introduce you to Cassie, my half black lab, half corgi mutt that loves to tag along and hit the road with us. Listen, I've been all over the world, traveling, enjoying life, thanks to my automated system. Before I get into details of the exact system that I use that earns $2,000 or more a day by simply working just 30 minutes a day by some of the best hotel pools around the world, I want to tell you a little bit more about the life of financial freedom I live. Here's the places I've been all around the world. Yes, all over the United States, Europe, Asia, Australia, and I'm not done yet. Heck, I just booked a flight to India next week. Why? Because I can. So why am I sharing this with you all? Well, it's simple. I want you to understand I don't live my life to have cars, yachts, private planes, or huge houses. Sure, I want those, but I've never been into that. I'd rather live a life in which I never have to worry about money again. A comfortable life in which I'm able to spoil my family with what they need, travel the world. No need for an alarm clock to wake me up at 6 a.m. Spend time with my friends and family, and even my dog. And that's why I'm here today. I'm here today because I'm absolutely sick and tired of those one-click wonders and empty promises. I'm tired of seeing everyone fail. I want to share with you a piece of this pie. But listen, it's not because I'm a nice guy. As I mentioned earlier, I want to tell you a little bit more about my friend Brad. He told me he purchased over 10 products and spent over $10,000 on these products. Not only does that shock me, it makes me mad. Mad that he's been wasting his money. And I'm mad at myself for letting one of my closest friends throw his money away like that. So I did something special for him. After I wrote him a check to pay off his debt, I knew I had to help him. I had to help him repay his loan to me. Because if I didn't, there would be no way he could pay me back. So I did something special for him. Something that I've never done for anyone. Decided to share my system with him. Look, Brad wasn't very tech savvy, so I had to give him some basic instructions. A few simple instructions. And in just a few days, with my help, he was able to do something he'd never done before. He started making money. And within just a few months, he was eventually able to pay me back all the money I'd loaned him. And he didn't stop there. He kept going. He continued using my software and eventually was able to quit his day job. And now he's living a comfortable life in which he no longer worries about money. He's able to experience the life that I live. Listen, if you're feeling skeptical, I need to ask you for a favor. I need you to leave right now. One of the things I'm always proud of is the fact that I like to surround myself with positive energy, and I want everyone to have positive thoughts around me. So do me a favor, I need you to keep a very open mind. And I need you to get the thoughts of one-click riches and push-button money out of your head right now, as they don't exist. But what does exist is a way to automate your online business with an amazing software that can literally cut 95% of your time that you spend on your online business daily. And I've designed this software, and yes, I do use it daily. That means I didn't steal it from a guru or stumble across some secret coder method or some strange loophole. And I'm not an actor or an actor making fun of an actor, that crazy stuff that's been going on. Listen, I'm just like you and other people that are trying to profit online. So before I traveled the world and got to see some of the most amazing places ever, let me tell you how I got started. I actually come from a pretty solid background. I didn't live in a box, nor did I have a bad life. I actually was raised in a normal middle-class family. I even had a proper education, in which I attended 4 years at a university. I ended up doing car sales, and with some ambition and luck, I quickly moved up the ladder, and I ended up in the general manager position. Yes, that means I was running the whole place. But let me tell you, no matter how much money you earn, working 80 to 100 hours a week puts a very negative effect on your health and on your social life. So, just a few years ago, on one of my annual vacations, I was fortunate enough to meet a guy through a mutual friend of mine. At first, I couldn't understand him. It just didn't make sense. He barely worked. He told me how he traveled the world, lived a life that I could only dream of, and he spent money like it grew on trees. And after a few days of hanging out, he started sharing his secrets to his success, internet marketing. And he got me really excited. So the moment I got home, I started doing research and I felt that I could dedicate myself to internet marketing. After much thought and consideration, I did something really risky. I quit my job and I started working on my internet marketing career. But something was wrong. I realized I was spending way too much time online. I was working harder than I did before. The guy told me he was working about 4 hours a week, but here I was, easily 60 or more, working from home just to earn a few bucks of profit a week. I was barely staying afloat. And I was starting to feel miserable. I started to get skeptical on how anybody could sit in front of a computer and staring at the same screen all day just to earn a few bucks. Over time, my hands started to hurt, I started to gain weight, and my vision started to worsen from my newfound career. And one day after an expensive trip to the eye doctor, I realized I needed to make a change. So I had two choices. I could either go back to my old boss and beg for my job back, or I could do something crazy. Well, guess what? I'm a bit crazy, so I took a huge risk. A risk that shocked my friends and family. I emptied out all of my savings that I've been saving for the past 12 years of my life, and I hired a team. And my newly hired team of software programmers over the next 6 months were able to design for me a piece of software that automates everything I do on a daily basis to earn profits online. It was a way to speed up the process. This brand new software was designed by me, and it's the software that I use. And on top of that, because of how easy it is to use, I was even able to make more profits with less time by hiring others to do what I do. As the profits started to roll in, I was shocked. But as I mentioned earlier, I'm not a greedy man. The internet is huge, and I was once in your shoes. I know how hard it is to succeed online. That's why 95% fail. With Brad's story, I realized that I'm tired of product after product that overpromises and underdelivers. That's when I made this video and decided to do something very special. Here's what I decided. I want to help people like Brad succeed online in internet marketing, living paycheck to paycheck with no financial stability. People are tired of working for the man. I wanted to share my powerful system in which I'll teach you exactly how to replicate what I do and give you the software that I made. But before I go into telling you about the software, I want to clear the air. I want to tell you what you don't need to get started. You don't need web design or technical experience. My system is very simple to use. Fill in the blanks, select a few things, simply hit approve. You don't need to worry about Facebook, Twitter, PPC, PPV, banners, media, CPA, or any of that crazy intensive work. I've done it all. It's not fun, and the initial investments really hurt your pockets, not to mention the amount of time it requires. You certainly don't need a team. You can do this all on your own, just a few minutes a day to manage your sites. You don't need a list, products, or your own content, as I show you how my system uses existing products, existing content, and can even help create your own list. I know, everything I said sounds very hypey, and I bet you're wondering, now is the time. This guy's going to show me some crazy big screenshot of some BS demo video where he blurs out the whole screen and shows how overnight he earned $100,000 with just a few clicks. No, I'm not going to do that to you, as it wouldn't be honest. But I want to explain to you exactly what Easy Profit Bot is. Easy Profit Bot is a newbie-friendly, simple-to-use software system designed to save you time, cut out your headaches, to automate your online business, and start your life of financial freedom. Here are the exact steps. Step 1. You decide on a niche and let us pick the keywords for you. We even have 20 already done for you as a bonus. Step 2. We help you pick the best domain names. Step 3. Then simply fill in the blanks. Just the basic information. Step 4. Pick one of our many pre-designed, tested, and proven templates. Step 5. Approve and schedule your daily tasks. Then you can sit back and watch the software drive you targeted traffic right to your new site. That's it. Let the software slave away and do all the boring tasks for you while you're out enjoying the sun, enjoying your freedom, and creating happy memories. We made it simple. A true plug-and-play system that really is designed to automate, save time, and boost your profits. Because we all know, time is money. So simply approve the Easy Profit Bot and let it handle the work for you. It really is that simple. So I know the question you're wondering right now is how much? Listen, I refuse to go into those big price cuts. This is the part I tell you where I should charge you $997, but then decided to drop it to $497, then $197, then $97. Then I finally say, you can have it for just... No, I'm not going to do that to you. I'd rather just tell you exactly how much I'm charging you for my software. Listen, I'm not looking to make a fortune off anybody. I just want to cover my development costs and put the hard-earned money back in my account. So for you today, I want to offer you my unlimited license to Easy Profit Bot software for just $49. That's it. One simple payment of $49. And if that doesn't give you enough confidence, I'll even make it better for you. I'll give you my golden 60 days, no question asked refund policy on the software. For any reason you're not happy with the software, just let me know. I'll take it back and give you every cent back. So that's it. It's decision time. You now have two choices. You can go ahead and leave this page and go back to working for the man, or you can be like Brad, finally start living a life of financial freedom. It's your choice. The solution is just $49. That's it. Go ahead and make the right decision. Click the download now button below. You won't regret it, I promise. I'll see you on the other side.